Advanced English Arabic Learning Irregular Verbs, Session 11. Give, gave, given. I've got to give up fags and shift some lard. I know I should stop smoking, don't give me a lecture about it. Only the right grind gives you all the fine flavor. Give me the truth or I will slit your throat. I didn't even give him a chance to muster a response to what I said. He was brought in to give the team more beef. Fibers are bound together, which gives the unbleached pulp a brown color. The detail gives the novel some verisimilitude. I rinse my brush in hot water and then give it a slight wring. I will give it a read. As we breathe out carbon dioxide, the plants take it and give us back oxygen. Trying to give credence to the notion. I have scrimped and saved to give you a good education. Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. Allowing detainees to talk may give them a chance to create alibis. If a machine gives up the ghost, it stops working. I couldn't give them the figures offhand. She promises to turn over a new leaf if we give her one more chance. Why would God give us freedom and free will if everything is predestined? May God rest the departed soul in peace and give strength to the bereaved families to bear the loss. Seth gives us insight into the reasons for his divorce. Cooking the sugar to caramel gives tact to the texture. These tires give the bus better grip in slippery conditions. This type of soul gives good grip on snow and ice. Children give vent to their anger in various ways. The records give us an inkling of how people saw the world. Your record is bad, but it's doubtful they'll give you the bullet. A marsupial is a mammal that gives birth to young that are not fully developed. Her crow's feet give her age away. The small stuffy room had begun to give him claustrophobia. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. They certainly don't give everything to you on a silver platter. It's one of those thingamabobs that can give you driving directions. Lamaze is a method of childbirth involving exercises and breathing control to give pain relief without drugs. Cooking the sugar to caramel gives tact to the texture. Getting tickets at this late date is a long shot, but I'll give it a whirl. You didn't let me down. Please don't give it another thought. Sows give birth to a litter of around 12 young twice a year. My family gives me a shoulder to lean on whenever I'm feeling hopeless and confused. I now call on the other party to give their account of what happened. Come early to give time for the warm-up. Don't listen to that guy, give him the brush off. Modern girls and women want to give back to the environment. Give them the kiss off. Some refused to give in to the shakedown. I'll be good to you always, I give you my word of honor. Give a man enough rope and he will hang himself. She felt the ground give way beneath her. Tired of his humiliation of me, I decided to give him a taste of his own medicine. She doesn't give a hoot what people think of her. Give the bottle a good shake before opening. You give your ropes a tug and pull all the other man's pegs out. Begin when I give the command. It gives you a heads up for what the future holds. He gave her a look of reproach. She gave him a quick glance. He gave me an ambiguous answer. He gave my hand a little squeeze. He gave her a parody of a smile. He gave a sniff of disapproval. He gave a twitch at his mustache. They gave him a round of applause. They gave away 2 goals in the first half. The dam gave way when the floods rose. He gave us an IOU in lieu of cash. He gave a sudden jerk of his head. He gave her shoulder a nudge. She gave a gleeful chuckle. She gave him a reproachful look. Luke gave Flora a mild cuff. He gave a snort of disgust. She gave Mark a smack across the face. She gave a sigh of bliss. A cop in a patrol car gave chase. He gave the car its first ever shakedown. She gave a little shiver as the wind flicked at her bare arms. I gave him a big feed. The thought gave wings to her feet. We gave away a goal through sloppy defending. The dog gave the hedgehog a sideways swat. The beauty salon gave her a makeover before the party. She gave Harley a glare of contempt. They gave troops a week to leave the coastal enclave. The stimulants gave me palpitations. John and I gave him a book. My mother gave my sister and me a present. He gave a loud belch. I gave my hands a quick rinse. He gave her a gentle pinch. Her pelvis has moved, which gave her a lopsided walk. Beats me why he gave up. He folded his hands over his chest and gave her a smug smile. They also gave new impetus to the production of deluxe illustrated manuscripts of secular texts. One of the other girls gave her ponytail a yank. His father gave up the ghost after a profound illness. The media jumped the gun and gave out their verdict of the scandal. I gave up taking sugar in tea and coffee to lose weight. She gave up all her school friends when she went to university. I gave up my seat to a pregnant woman. She gave him a hefty shove and he nearly fell. Students who gave obviously rehearsed answers were marked down. He gave out the psalm. Adam gave his wife the name Eve, which means life giver. The movie gave the world the catchphrase "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse." She gave a grimace of pain. He ushered her into his sanctum and gave her something to drink. I grabbed the snake by the neck, gave it a yank and put it straight into the bag. His sister gave him a consoling pat on the back. Asila also gave a scintillating performance. The flickering lamp gave the room a cozy lived-in air. She gave her makeup a quick touch-up. The city permit office gave us the go-ahead. When I asked him for an answer, he gave me the runaround. They gave him the freeze-out. The nurse gave me a quick look in during her rounds. The bad review my boss gave me was a real letdown. My parents gave me use of their car without any strings attached. I do not believe he gave the industry a fair shake. We gave them the slip at the station. They gave him a quick sponge down. He gave a little wave and walked off. She gave us all a pep talk before the game. The boss gave the staff a pep talk this morning in an attempt to boost sales. The principal gave the students a pep talk this morning. Ryan gave me the lowdown on the meeting. We never gave up, she said while fighting tears after her final game. He gave the boys a shilling apiece. The snakebite video had given her worldwide notoriety. This time around, reckless abandon has given way to cautious and deliberate strokes. They were given showers and deloused. The soldiers were given orders to shoot on sight. A mother who faced eviction has been given a reprieve. The tumor seemed to originate from the main mammary duct, given its close association with the nipple. I also pay tribute to those who have given valedictory speeches here. I haven't given it much thought. If an adult needed to be circumcised, he would be given anesthesia and post-operative pain relief. I've given her a light sedative, she'll be dozy and will hopefully sleep through the night. Given the completely disparate nature of the two jobs, given the complexity of the task, they did a good job. The European Union has given utmost importance to human rights in its constitution. I was very flattered to be given the commission. Our old TV had finally given up the ghost. My old car's finally given up the ghost. Students spontaneously improvise solos or duets based on a theme given by audience members. No indemnity will be given for loss of cash. In summer, everybody was given a reaping hook to work in the fields. He would have given her all this without a blink. The actress had been given her role only as a tryout. His condition had given no cause for concern. The architect given carte blanche to design the store. A pacifier, dummy, binky, or soother is a rubber nipple given to an infant. The children were given an intelligence test. They are being given the runaround by the Defense Ministry. A delicious send-up of a speech given by a trendy academic. Examinees are given 4 hours to complete the test. The end. Coming next. Session 12.